Part 23, A Better Tomorrow. The last part of chapter 40, and then at the end, obviously, as always, I will be telling my thoughts on the chapter. The moment the ascendant falls, a dual boom suddenly resonates from below, and the entire research institute begins to violently shake. This place is coming down! The golden oak has collapsed, and this building will hold. We need to get out now! The ground heaved violently before splitting with a thunderous crack and opening up a bottomless chasm. Pipes burst throughout the facility, spewing years of accumulated waste like blood flowing from the dying structure. This way! We can climb out through the rubble! Wait! Margaret! Robotic comes her senses look back, searching for her fallen friend's body. Amid the collapsing building, he sees a spectral figure suddenly dart out from the dust while it snatches up Margaret's body. Even though the seedling is gone, this presence still feels like the punch virus. It's still an invaluable incubator. Yet previously disabled, so he straightens out, speaking of John Doe's voice, and he stands tragically at the edge of the widening chasm. Reaches aren't high, allowing a metal chain that hooks onto the lepers into the ceiling. You may have won this brief and pitiful victory, but I secured a future for the Master. Amid the thunderous claps, the ascendant's voice grows shriller and more frantical. Put her down, you monster! You just wouldn't stay dead, would you? Seeing the fissures rapidly spreading beneath her feet, the Jigo pulls the trigger repeatedly. In an instant, metal debris across the ground suddenly rises, forming an iron wall that blocks the incoming bullets. When she awakens on a new branch, the ground on the other side. Oh, I hate that guy so much. Oh my god. The ground on the other side of the chasm suddenly collapses in a split second before falling. He yanks on the chain, sending his small, broken body soaring upward toward the surface. We will meet again. Can we F you? Margaret! Weapon echoes winger amidst the rubbing as the robotic grips her weapon tightly, rushes forward, ignoring the coming ground beneath her feet. Careful! Narvatia! You rush after her despite her injuries, grabbing Narvatia firmly by the arm. Narvatia steps back to reality, staring down at the fissure beneath her feet. She nearly plummets to the bottomless abyss below. Kelly! We've done it once, we can do it again! Jigo reaches out and places her hand over yours. Together you pull Narvatia back from the edge of the precipice. If we keep smashing that monster to pieces, we'll eventually catch his true form. Let's get out of here as quickly as possible. Yeah. It's great if you support each other up the crumbling surfway. A sudden commotion of voices erupts from above. I found them! They're down here! Over here! We need help! As the last debris is lost amid the rumbling, Narvatia and the rest of you manage to escape with the help of the Kartakians, reaching the surface before the research facility completely collapses. The eating wind rushes against you, carrying dust and scorching heat. Helping each other, people stand and breathe heavily. The air is still ringing with the muffled sounds of the collapse and their pounding hearts. Through the brief dizziness and ringing ears, sun looks up first and mutters. Look at the sky! The voice is soft, yet like a pebble drop into a still lake, causes everyone to involuntarily raise their heads. On the horizon, countless specks of light that used to be the great tree detach and rise upward, resembling a golden blizzard in reverse and drifting toward the blood-red sky. They dance and drift gracefully like a silent grand farewell. As if countless dormant souls are finally released, they return to the horizon, merging into the twilight. The detector! The funny virus concentration is dropping fast! People cry out in astonishment, gazing at the mono sky with bated breath. The thick crimson that's once devoured the daylight is now dissipating. Like a bruise finally cleansed, its light dissolves into the clear wind. The nightmare that has loomed over Kartaki for decades now shatters like countless burnt-out stars, fragmenting into brilliant, melancholic flakes of snow across the sky. It's gone! The red mist is completely gone! We did it! Hope reflects on every face that's streaked with dirt and blood-tinged sweat. All their efforts, hardships and loss, have finally transcended the boundaries of time and space and become the radiance now shining above. A single snowflake silently falls into Narvatia's palm, swinging its faint warp. She slowly closes her hand and presses it against her chest. Margaret! Jigo closes her eyes and opens her arms as if embracing the sky itself. Standing amidst the ruins, she breathes in Kartaki's rejuvenating breeze and the fragrance of wildflowers growing across the land. Time passes silently. The sky where they once laughed together remains crystal clear, while new sprouts quietly break through the barren soil. After enduring too many sacrifices in bitter winter, Kentucky has finally emerged from darkness to welcome the dawn and rebirth. They wandered through the vast landscape, their eyes searching every corner, hoping to find what they had lost. But what exactly had they lost? Childhood that should have been carefree and joyful, or perhaps a proper Arctic goodbye. Time rushes by, but the land before them remains silent, never answering their questions. The answer isn't on the path ahead. Ravatia! Jinka! Wolfen freeze in surprise and slowly turn around. At the forefront of those nearly vanished phantoms stands Margaret. She wears the familiar school uniform they remember. Her face bearing the warmest, most carefree smile from their memories, as if the 20 years of suffering had never happened. She smiles and waves her arm, just as she has when they first met, when they parted. As a gentle breeze blows, more familiar silhouettes slowly materialize behind her. Gregory, Alyosha, Jane, countless familiar faces and souls they have never met. All of Kentucky's departed stand in the distance, smiling as they watch over those who remain. We promise each other. If you don't forget to look back, we'll always see each other again. You all. The crowd turns back one by one, silently meeting the gaze of their family members, companions, and mentors. Kentucky's future burns bright and vigorous, while its past remains forever here, eternally young. It's our reunion, so don't look so serious. Are we supposed to say something together for this? Oh my god, that's so cute! So good. Holding on to one another, the people gently smile. Let's say, that. Now, together. Looking back, they finally realize that the answers for the future have always been etched into the path paved by those who sacrificed themselves. Together, they shout as one, declaring to this dim and cruel world, for a better tomorrow! Oh my god! For a better tomorrow, for the history of bygone glory, and a future yet to come. The next moment, the phantoms of the past scatter like mist, transforming into warm particles of light that encircle everyone like fireflies, gently merging with the daylight and quietly returning to the heavens. You are here all along. She gazes at the golden sky, feeling the fierce pounding in her chest. Vadia suddenly remembers something she heard the day she had met Margaret and Jadwiga. Only the damaged souls can truly comprehend the meaning of redemption. My enemy was never the suffering I was born into, but my broken self. Golden darts sway in the wind, gently entwining in Vatia's fingertips, bidding her a tender farewell. Thank you all. I found a more peaceful path to follow now. Broken bones grow back stronger, bleeding wounds for new flesh. Every moment of pain on this journey has a purpose. Thank you for burning so brightly, for showing the broken, missing parts of me, for supporting me into today when we finally reviewed this land's true past. Thank you all. Tears like acceptance slide down her smiling face, falling silently between heaven and earth. All thoughts and memories transformed to specks of starlight, illuminating the road ahead. Goodbye. We're setting off now. Few days later. So the Kartaki Research Institute class as the Golden Oak dissipated, and the San Junto sees the chance to escape from the chaos, while your team managed to establish contact with the outside world. Wait, what? That's correct. Wait, what? Okay, so our... Oh, 19, oh. The young inspector gently places the documents on the table, presses her clasped hands to her lips, stares directly at you. Ring is silent, after savoring the lazy tale she has just heard. Recovered the original materials from the Kentucky Research Institute, but there was no information about the Golden Oak among them. Why did it appear directly above reactor number 4? I'm here to answer questions about the operation. If technical matters, you should consult the Science Council. I did. She's waiting right outside. Huh? Who? Lassie shrugs lazily, casting a knowing glance toward the door. Your answers are almost identical. What began as a routine mission lucidly stirred up all the witnesses of the great idyllic explosion from the post-pandemic age. Thanks to you all, the whole world now knows what really happened in Kartaki back then. The executive corps is completely overwhelmed now, like a fleeing train in the desert. Someone knocks on the door. Your scheduled meeting with the military is in 5 minutes, little Raven. Wait, I'm almost finished. My senior always dumps these impossible assignments on me. Eh, Getting back to these coincidences, there are a few more things I'm particularly concerned about. The expression suddenly turned serious. What was Lieutenant Doe's objective? What exactly motivated him to lure you all into Kartaki's radiation zone? And the construct Margaret you mentioned, how was she able to survive for so long in an environment with such high punishing virus concentration? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. Your answer seems to be exactly what she expected. She was a resigned sigh. Callie, can you assure the control court that every statement you made today serves the interests of humanity in Babylonia? I assure you, everything I said today serves the interests of humanity. Your car is here, little raven. I must be going. How did it go? Did the control court give you a hard time? Good thing her boss wasn't there. Nah, well, who's the boss? Thanks to those brilliant minds on the council, I deal with Ishmael quite frequently. Fresh summons land on my desk every day. Oh, Ishmael. Call me next time. She and I go way back. She gets a composed smile. Now that the inquiry's over, I decide how I'm going to reward you for your cooperation. Are you sure you want to discuss this here? You got worried at each other of the elevator. All the surveillance in here was installed with the council's assistance, so don't worry. I'll make sure they very conveniently close their eyes for us. I'd like you to explain why you asked me to back up your lie first. Why hide the fact that the searing is stored in your body? It's simple. I don't trust the world government. Yeah, I don't blame you. They can be. And your reasons? After the recent fall, the Parliament suddenly approved my application to reopen the investigation of the Kardaki incident after rejecting it constantly for more than 20 years. Meanwhile, the BCC urgently pumped massive funding into 16 previously frozen mine-related projects in Research Division 1, declaring them all reactivated. It's obvious. These old men don't need the truth when they're panicking. They need something to silence criticism and boost morale. When a dying patient cards something desperately, reveals what they're always lacked and feared the most. What Babylonia fears is the mind and technology that's forcibly discontinued in the post-pandemic age. Humanity's rudimentary understanding of the mind remains exactly where it was decades ago. I heard whispers about that myself. Although we've recovered the mind research data from the Golden Age, the true cause of the great Adelic explosion remains a mystery because of the collapse that buried reactor number 4. Why did reactor number 4, powered by mind technology, ultimately become the source of the punishing virus outbreak in Kardaki? And what connection does the Adelic volcanic eruption have with this incident? It's a long road ahead. There are too many secrets still unknown. We need time to fully unearth each truth, down to its very roots. As for the seedling, its origin remains unknown. It may be connected to the explosion, but more crucially, the new weapon against the punishing virus. Its structure and function resemble Sapphira from the field trio Alicia. She shares the critical details with the field trio Alicia with you without reservation. The enemy still works in the shadows. Under these circumstances, the technology that safeguards our future must remain firmly in our hands. That's a consensus between myself and the chief technician. Oh well, at least Asimov knows. That's all. Like honestly, I like all the NPCs. I think Asimov's the one. I think I mentioned this a few times in, the parts of the main story. That I trust Asimov the most out of like all the NPCs. Maybe President Hansen. But like President Hansen, because not gonna lie, he doesn't seem that bad because I do love President Hansen. He is actually very caring, like president, and like honestly, even though he has a lot of secrets that should be shared, but obviously with the weight on the shoulders, considering he's the president, also like with the weight of also the world, besides obviously us like commandant, like me, basically we like that we also have a lot, not gonna lie, to shoulder on a lot. President Hansen has a lot also. So I think maybe President Hansen might be the second one I trust the most. And then I don't know. Nicola, he kind of grew on me like a lot throughout the main story. So yeah, and then Slika. I think those four But honestly, Asimov's the one I trust the most, to be honest. So, perhaps it will become our trump card at a crucial moment in the future, and I'll identify that exact moment to secure the greatest advantage for humanity. So, little Raven, you need to be prepared. Once we leave this room, we'll bear the weight of this truth together. I respect Asimov's opinion on this. As for your reward, I decided it'll be the security director's unconditional trust and insistence. Anytime, any place, just say the word. How's that? Tempting enough for you, little Raven? In here, I thought it would be something more. As for any additional turns, I suppose you have to come and ask me personally. She listened close and whispers in your ear. Melodious chime, the elevator door slowly opened as the two of you finally arrived at the transit hall of the military security area. Damn it, Nirvatia, help me out here! Citizen, stop right here! Submit to our inspection! These guys have been chasing me all over! Aren't diplomatic personnel supposed to be exempt from inspections? Tajika is on Babylonia? Well, it's a long story. In short, she's now a public representative from Kentucky, temporarily stationed on Babylonia to assist with the reopened investigation to the Great Idyllic Explosion. After several negotiations, the Oasis and Babylonia had reached a temporary agreement. The Rangers will work with government forces to hunt down the descendant John Doe. Once we wrap things up here, we'll track him down together and find Margaret. How's Commander Lee doing lately? He's coordinating recovery efforts in the radiation zone on the surface. The dark circles on his undersides have gotten even worse lately. The world government wanted to hold a commendation ceremony for him after the recent incident, but he declined. According to Jajinka, he sold several vintage cars he dug up from his family home to the WGA to help rebuild schools in the satellite city. Think for him right now. No metal can outweigh the mud-caked earth beneath his feet, no matter how bright and shiny it is. I hope the people... I think so. Just then, Nirvatia notices three familiar figures slowly approaching behind you. She smiles and gives in a courteous nod. My team is here. My team! It seems full of people we need to find. Shall we talk more later then? Of course. See you later, little Raven. Wave to each other and turn away, each walking toward those who await you. Before you can take more than a few steps, you both stop and look back as if sharing the same thought. Nirvatia. Kelly. You folks speak at once. Our promise still stands, right? She smiles silently and places her hand over her heart. There, she keeps a secret you both have witnessed and buried together. Exchange smiles and turn away once more, though you both know the road ahead is fraught with challenges. Your steps remain resolute as you embark on paths weighted with truth. As she takes her first step, her body recalls the moment when the seedling pierced her chest. In that instant, she saw a familiar yet distant blood-red sky. It was the first and last memory she once lost. Katya, is this the child you had with that man? The officer sat in the trench, wiping blood and grime from his face as he looked at his old friend, then the purple-haired girl beside her. Her name is Margaret. What? The medics told me everything. Congenital heart defects, mutism, fabric disease. We removed the shrapnel, but for constitution, she'll suffer from permanent physical and mental damage. I know. Katya, you should have built a happier family, and a healthy child, lived out your days surrounded by blessings, watching her inherit your legacy and become someone exceptional. Instead, here you are, alone, constantly on the move, wasting your youth and energy on a burden. But what you know? Mommy! The girl nervously and fidgeted with her fingers and lowered her head. Katya, we're a real correspondent. You could have chosen a more extraordinary and meaningful life. So why? Does a life need to be extraordinary to have meaning? Looks up. Once I was told not to waste film on wooden soldiers who wouldn't survive another day, and to photograph grand victories instead. But what about then? These lives that once existed, were they just wasted? Margaret may not be extraordinary, but she comes into this world with courage, carrying her mother's love with her. What? The mother smiles, gently stroking the girl's head. To grow with resilience and leave your own mark in this world, isn't that greatness enough? Is that why you turn your back on fame and fortune for that ordinary, nameless man? Perhaps. A camera's shatter only faces forward. I never had time to dwell on the scenery left behind. The man stared blankly for a moment, then lifted his head to watch the battlefield below being torn apart by the artillery. 3 wishes. After 3 whistles. After 3 whistles, we'll launch our final charge against the threat down the mountain, covering the civilians' evacuation. All our tanks are destroyed. Might not be able to hold those monsters back, so many of us won't survive. I understand. Thank you for your service and sacrifice, Pavlov. What I mean is, if there's anything else you want to tell her, don't have much time. After a moment's silence, the mother slowly kneels before her daughter, smiling warmly, her eyes shining with pride and expectation. She takes her daughter's hand, wielding a purple game console clutched tightly in a small, delicate palm. Remember the game we've been playing? What was the name of the goddess in it? I remember. Her name is Narvatia. What does Narvatia say when darkness catches up to you? Keep running. The speechless girl clutches her hand tightly, struggling to read another those crucial words. Keep running. Don't look back. Keep running. Don't... Repeat it with Mama once more. Keep running. Don't look back. Keep running. Don't look back. 3 whistles pierced their ear. Desperate battle cries erupt across the metal mountainside. The girl, her hand in her mother's, runs forward in a dazed, bewildered state. Keep running. Don't look back. Over the hill. Keep running. Don't look back. Across the plains. Deafening explosions run overhead, the ground beneath her feet cracking and collapsing, as one life after another falls behind her. She ran through the hail of bullets and shells, falling again and again, her feet bloody and raw, yet each time as she rose, amid the artillery fire, silently repeating her mother's final words. The stench of blood filled her nostrils, her lungs on the verge of collapse, as her mother teetered on the brink of breakdown. She tiny figures appearing on the horizon. Countless brave and kind rescuers were rushing toward the lone girl with all their might. Are you alone? As suddenly remembering something, the girl rose around. The desolate and boundless plains stretched before her, with nothing but howling wind. No one was there. What has she forgotten? It seems that, from that day onward, Narvatia began forgetting many things. Yet perhaps she has never realized that some things have been etched into her very life from the beginning. Keep running. Don't look back. 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 So much time has passed, after all. I've gone such a long way, haven't I? Sounds like French. Oh my god, but it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that was so beautiful. All this time, whenever I was drowning in the past of my past, you were there, reminding me to always keep running. Thank you, Mama. Press easy and watch over me. I'll be brave and kind just like you were. Carve out my own path north. And with countless ordinary yet remarkable souls. For them, I gathered what I needed to mend my wounds and piece together the answers I sought. Now, like you, and then before me, I already sacrificed some of my own happiness and spread it to others instead. For a righteous cause, for a better tomorrow. And now, I must continue on my way. Perhaps one day, Navatia's memories will be consumed by the sea breeze, causing her to forget her past once again. But she will not be afraid of forgetting, because at this very moment, she's walking the path toward her future. The mortal wedges that echo through time persist not because heroes are born great, nor because their suffering is relatable. They endure because those vibrant souls within the stories chose to swim against the current instead of turning back, standing firm in their beliefs in the path they chosen. Humanity's history is such a legend. Tides rise and fall, oceans transform into feuds. Every light will dim, and every life will fade. Yet remarkably, throughout the long years, humanity has neither been extinguished by any catastrophe nor cowered before any darkness. Because humanity's courage, their faith, their very lives will always inspire their generations to come. The dying night will always pass, and when the sun rises, a better tomorrow will surely follow. We honor the heroes who fought bravely, for liberation, sacrificing themselves without fear. We honor the idealists who pursue truth relentlessly, searching for answers despite the circumstances. We honor the great people who burn passionately in darkness for a better tomorrow, even if their names are lost. We honor the 28,812 people of Kartaki who went back during the Great Andaluc Explosion. Your names remain unknown, but your triumphs will be remembered forever. Tuna name was A Better Tomorrow. No, there's more. Oh no. In dimly lit interrogation room, an irregular cube slowly illuminates. All our leads have gone cold. I'm hoping you might have some good news for me. I thought major bad news and minor bad news. See, I never liked her. I knew it. She was sus, you know, since we first saw her. Which would you like to hear first? The good news. Ishmael isn't here. Cut the nonsense. Fine, here's the deal. Great Ribbon Commandant and Nervati from the Science Council have sworn in alliance. They've already recovered the research data from the Kentucky Research Institute. If something goes wrong, the Science Council will likely catch up to Dominic Arrowmine, research levels within a few months. How did artificial creation in Kentucky, the one that's similar to Severa? During cross-examination, both Kelly and Nervati claimed they never saw anything like that. Your assessment? They're lying. He answers without a moment's hesitation. Is there even worse news? Listen, Senior, isn't it about time you tell me what this superior actually is? They're supposed to be teammates, you know. In a day or two, even the Science Council will know more than I do. Who knows? If you hear me, I'd probably just share some actual good news with you. According to Dominic's theory, the mind of all conflicts originates from the Mother Data tide, which Dominic called the flight electric. Oh no. Oh my god, no. Whoa, that's a massive info dump right from the start. Could this be the legendary collective unconscious? The inherent instability of the individual minds makes contracts highly susceptible to self-collapse and disintegration when facing chaotic information invasions like the punching virus. However, certain specialized brains can connect their minds to the fluidity through specific mediums, thereby gaining power to resist these external data attacks. This medium is the sphere you've been tasked to destroy. Oh, I see. So what about that good news? Our field operators informant reports that satellite imagery has captured an agent codenamed Aisling at a location called Is It? The mobile fortress? That's right. I heard that Camille from Speckle appears to be the only survivor from that place. So the agents have also become aware of Dominic's legacy. And you call this good news? Leslie flicks her sunglasses, samples out of the shadows with a cold smile on her face. If you stir the storm, the bigger the catch. The more chaos they stir up, the better our chances to make our move, Senior. Okay, so that was the it of Chapter 40, A Better Tomorrow. Wow, what a wild run. That ending, I never really liked Westie since we first saw her. I don't know, she was always so sus in my opinion, and then I was right, obviously. So I don't even know who she is talking with. I feel like it might be John Doe, but who knows? It might be someone else. Could be wrong. So yeah, that. Oh my god, that ending. I need to breathe on Narvatia. Like always, like. I didn't think she would put that seedling into her chest. Of course, like, she has to be selfless, and she always takes everything on herself. Like, why? I'm so nervous for what's gonna happen when she gets out of sea. I don't know what I'm saying. When she gets a new friend, obviously, but I'm scared. The fact that the field, with the field tree, it can affect all the contracts and mines and stuff. I'm scared for what's coming. I'm very scared. But I really love I love Nervatia's Jajinka's and Margaret's friendship is so beautiful. I am confused though with the. Okay, so I was right that was Nervatia's mother, but I'm confused in why Margaret called that Nervatia's mother mama. Like, unless it's maybe because I think maybe from what I'm thinking, Nervatia's mother, she found Margaret and then she tried her best to protect Margaret, and then that's what happens. Like, and probably maybe Nervatia's mother decided to ask Margaret to call her mama. So yeah, because unless Nervatia and Margaret are like the same person, which I don't understand how, because their eyes are so completely different. I'm so confused. Like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I need more like info that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that one, because I'm so confused with that. But wow, this chapter, wow, just a lot of stuff happened. I seen actually some people who read this chapter. A lot of people say it's actually a lot different than the Gods of Revelation, like with Nervatia in there. I haven't even played the game or actually seen. I mean, I played the game, but like I haven't read the story because I haven't really been keeping up with that game, because obviously it's not really my cup of tea. I don't really like it where I just have to choose power-ups for a character and I don't really do anything with that character. I just press buttons and not move around. So I just basically watch that character fight the other character itself while I just press the power-ups. I just don't really like that. Not really my type of style, and I hope that Kiro Games doesn't do that ever again, because that was just probably one of the worst, in my opinion, one of the worst events they ever did in PGR. But who knows? But obviously there might be a few people who don't like it, but personally for me, I didn't really like it. I feel like a lot of people didn't really like God Revelation much. So yeah, I can't really say have an opinion like on how I feel like of Nervatia being like this chapter, Nervatia being different from the Godfall Revelation, because obviously I have not played it yet. So yeah, I don't know. So I don't know about that one. But yeah, oh my god, it was so painful. This chapter was so painful to like. I cried a little bit. You can hear me cried a little bit with the ending. I don't know. I'm so sick. And we also got a sneak peek. Obviously, we have Camley. So it looks like we're going to go back where that place where I think that might be his hometown that we will see. And then also it's considering he's the last survivor. So yeah. Camley's route and then friend will be next. Very excited. I've been saving for him for like Knuckle Eye ever since he was announced. So yeah. Very excited for him. He's definitely my most excited one besides Liv, and then followed by Alpha. Obviously Alpha, of course. So yeah, I had nothing else to say. I love Jajinka Knuckle. He's such a she's such a badass, but also can be, I don't know, for some reason both like. No, there's no way. Jajinka, she's such a sunder, which is so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping, I don't know, I kind of want her to be playable like one of these days, because I love Jajinka. Like she's funny, like such a sunder. And then we have Margaret. Oh my gosh, the fact that John Doe took her body away. I hate that Ascendant so much in my entire life. Like, I'm scared. Like I said, I'm scared. I really hope. But yeah, Nervatia, I really like her as a character. She does have her teasing moments and kind of a little bit dumb though. Wicked. Not as wicked obviously as other like characters, obviously, but she has a little bit of a teasing side. It's like not going like Vera, but maybe a little bit worse. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. I have nothing else to say. I actually enjoyed this chapter a lot, even though not gonna lie, the parts are really long. They're like between 20 to 30 minutes, and wow, that was the longest chapter that we had so far. That because usually I think most of the chapters that they are around between 20 and 25 minutes long, for reading. Depending how fast you read, but usually I think for general it's like 20 to 25 minutes. So yeah, but anyway, I really enjoyed it, and it has actually a lot of beautiful messages as well. Yeah, I had nothing else to say. I don't really have any cons, to be honest. That it was actually a really great chapter. Might be, I don't know, from the newest chapters, obviously, besides for this field tree, whole section thing. I don't know how many chapters will be in this field tree main section. Maybe it might be the same one as the tower section, which is, I think, was 30. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. I think it's 34. I believe 34 chapters. I believe. So yeah, but hold on, let me see. Speed. Let's see, John. I have to go in the main story. So let's see where we're going. Oh, it's 36 chapters. So technically, it's actually 36, or I don't know. I don't know if I should count 36 because it's just mostly just recap of everything we've been through. And 35 didn't really say anything about the tower. 34 also wasn't really about the tower, I think. Yeah, so technically it's more like 33. So, but I guess if you want to count the last 3, I don't remember, if 34, 35 were mentioning anything about the tower, to be honest. So, but yeah, it's just 36, I guess if you count 36 chapters, maybe. So probably maybe 32 is when we end, which that will take, that's gonna take forever. So, so I don't know, but we'll see with Kira games. But anyway, yeah, but that's it. I had nothing else to say. Like I said, I really enjoyed that chapter a lot. And Nervatia, not gonna lie, she's so much fun to play with. I really love her playstyle. Very simple, which I really like. And yeah, that's it. But anyway, that's it for this chapter. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this chapter. I actually really enjoyed it. It might be my favorite of the new, whole new section with the field tree. Might be my favorite, actually. And this is coming from someone who, is so biased a lot that I would obviously choose Liv because she's my favorite, obviously, since she's part of Great Raven. But when it comes to, writing instead of Noir Rise, I think, obviously, in my opinion, I think A Better Tomorrow was, honestly, I think, in my opinion, really well written. Anyway, yeah, but like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about chapter 40. If you enjoyed that one, what were your favorite parts about it? And did you also pull for Nervatia for extra copies, even though she's free? Obviously, she's free, and I'm not pulling for extra copies, even though I would love to, but obviously I'm trying to save for other characters. So that's what's more important to me. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. I do post PGR content, so basically all the main chapters, coding stories, affection stories, the voice lines, etc. You'll see me react to those. So if you guys want to see me like react to more PGR, just to see more PGR content from me, please like this whole chapter. I'm sorry, I always like to, for each chapter I always like to split in videos, like split in each part, because I don't really like to put it all in one video because that's gonna take over forever. And I don't like being in one game, you know, for I don't know how long. But yeah, please like this whole chapter of videos, 23 parts, so please like all of them. And like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this chapter. Yeah, I do have a Discord where we do talk. I have actually 2 people who I like talk to about PGR. So if you guys want to talk about PGR with me, the link is in my Discord, my channel bio. So, and Discord is where I normally chat. So if you guys want to chat with me, link is just chat in Discord. We do also talk about other games as well, but PGR I do talk a lot. So anyway, but yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next chapter. Oh wait, as for updates, I forgot. So I will be trying to catch up a little bit some of the fiction stories that I didn't read, obviously, and some voice lines. Also, I'm hoping to go, tomorrow I'll be going to Wuthering Waves because I do need to actually catch up because I want to get Chuyeon so badly since I missed it on this first banner. So yeah, I will be going back to Wuthering Waves, so maybe expect a Wuthering Waves video. I don't know what it will be because I don't know if I want to film the main story. Yeah. Yet, I don't know, that we'll see. But anyway, expect the Wuthering Waves video coming in tomorrow, maybe, or Sunday. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. And I will see you guys in the next one. So goodbye, guys.